The difference between a Karen and a normal person comes down to your reaction when you get called out for doing something stupid. Do you A, accept that you did said stupid thing and move on with your life, or B, do you go off at the person for calling out your stupidity? If you're choosing column B, then we might see you here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your Australian host, me, the idiot. Let's get into the clips. Here we have a Papa John's driver in the UK driving a smart car whilst not being so smart by using his phone whilst he's driving and almost running someone over. But it's okay. It's his wife's birthday, so it's perfectly fine.
You're representing a company, you're using your phone while you're driving, you almost run me over.
I'm not using a phone, I'm trying to get to the bottom of the road. It's my wife's birthday,
Yeah.
I've got to pick up a cake and flowers, and they're blocked off.
Okay.
So, mate,
Hey,
I'll if I were you. I've had enough of it. I'm supposed to be finished already.
Do anything.
Off away from me.
Done.
It's my wife's birthday,
Right.
and that road is blocked off.
Okay.
Right? The sat-nav's already sent me down the wrong way to go down there, and I've got to work out how to get there and be home in 5 minutes. So you want to off?
Please don't.
All right? Well, why don't you off then, you muggy?
You're following me.
Yeah,
I'm
and you're
trying-
being
I'm not.
you're being a so off. Who do you think you are, you little millennial prick?
You nearly ran me over.
You should watch where you're going as well, shouldn't you?
Can someone help me, please?
Mug? Who the you think you are? Just going up and interfering. I'm just going up to work out where the I'm going.
Look,
Oh,
stop following me. Please, can you... this is... I've got it all on camera. He almost ran me over. He's using his...
did not almost run you over, you prick.
He did. He was using his phone while he's driving.
Roadworks there. I've just told you, it's my wife's birthday.
All right.
It's my wife's birthday. That means I get to be an asshole to whoever I want to, and no one can stop me because it's my wife's birthday. I don't get that. You stupid, nonsensical millennial. It's just like, it's just such an insane reaction. It's like you almost run someone over and they catch you on your phone, and this is your reaction to that. Also, it's so funny. In your haste to go off with this person, you completely forgot to put on your parking brake. It's only a good thing that you noticed it almost immediately. You could pull it back on, but your car almost left you would be in the dust because it realized that whilst it's a smart car, the man who was driving behind the wheel wasn't so. Here we got a fun one. So what's happened here is that this other person here, they're not the one behind the camera, assumes or have seen that the person behind the camera was being a Karen towards the store, asking for the manager for some reason or another, so she decides to get involved. We don't know what happened prior to cause this, but, you know, we'll watch this clip here and have a little laugh.
Yep. Are you bullying and harassing me?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
The managers are up in the front.
And she gets paid to call one for me. I'm the customer.
You get paid to put up with your bullshit.
There is no bullshit.
I can hear you over here making a ruckus. I heard you as soon as I walked in the
Well, I
door.
have the whole. No, you didn't, because I didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't, because no, you didn't.
Tell me what I did and didn't hear.
Are you bullying and harassing me?
I'm not bullying
It
and
looks like you're.
harassing
It looks like you.
anybody.
It looks like you're
You're
stepping to me. It looks like you're stepping to me.
It sure does.
Look, okay, step closer.
And?
And
And what?
and what? What are you going to do now?
I'm not going to do anything. 'cause
Okay,
I'm
I'm
a
going.
civil human
I am
being.
going to ask you
I'm
to
not
respect.
bullying
I'm going to ask you to respect my personal space and step
I'm going to
back.
ask you to respect her
I'm gonna
as
ask-
a
I'm gonna-
person and not as a piece of meat.
You are a piece of meat. Now you're going to step back and you're going to get out of my face. Good, good.
People like you, honey, that give every woman around here a bad name. You are the definition of Karen.
I'm a terrorist.
Karen. Karen.
Oh, actually, I am. That's my mother's name. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day, ma'am.
Really, only two things would have really happened. Two different stories would have actually happened prior to this clip here. Either A, the person with the trolley was in the right and that the person behind the camera was being a bit of a Karen towards the workers here, was asking for the manager for very silly reasons and other things on those lines. Or B, she could have a genuine reason that the person behind the trolley doesn't make sense of. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. That's a funky interaction, to say the least. With this one here, we have a guy who's upset about the neighbors consistently parking on the street, basically making it difficult for anyone to get through the road, apparently even blocking it at times. You get the story, right? Anyhow, he's going to confront one of his neighbors, and this ultimately ends up as a massive blow-up between him and everyone else in the neighborhood.
Causing a noise disturbance.
Okay.
You're filming me.
If
you're filming me
yes.
just to try to antagonize me.
Because you're threatening me.
Why don't you get yourself and your dumbass haircut back on your property?
Now it's my hair.
What's that? And it's everything about you. It's everything.
So
all you do.
Why
is
do you
cause,
have to be such a self-important piece of shit?
Is cause a disturbance.
Why would I cause a disturbance?
Lawn with your truck over there.
I what?
You're an idiot.
I what her lawn?
You're an idiot.
I did what to her lawn? Exactly. You're just talking shit.
You're an absolute
You're just talking
idiot.
shit because you ain't got nothing better.
Go up there.
This is public property. I can be with I want.
Get on your property.
No.
Stop acting like a moron and
No.
go the other way.
No.
These people are having a freaking pool
Great.
party.
It's against the law. Would you like me to show you
It's against
exactly
the
where?
law for you to look that stupid.
No, it's not, actually. There's no ordinance for that. Would you like me to show you the ordinance where you're wrong?
I'm telling you right now, get on your property.
What are you going to do?
Get on your property.
What are you going to do?
I'm telling you right now.
What are you going to do?
Get on your property.
I'm on public property. You stay on your property.
You like to antagonize people? Is that what you do? You're
No.
an antagonist.
Is that like when you screamed at me
You're
at the bottom
an
of the hill?
antagonist. That's what you want.
Why don't you take your shitty antique that needs to be rewired every year?
You step on this property.
I have no need to step on your property. Why don't you come out here and do it?
I'm glad you recorded
Why don't you
that.
come out here and do
You
it?
step on that step. I will not.
Are you
put the
inviting
fuck
me
out.
onto your property? Are you inviting me onto your property? Is that what you just did?
You make a choice. Because I'll make your
Yeah, Jeremy, go inside. Listen to your wife.
Uglier.
Yeah, Jeremy, go inside. Listen to your wife. Don't threaten people randomly.
I'm warning you.
Of what? What are you going to do?
I'm warning you.
What are you going to do?
Excuse me, we have little kids.
I don't care. I don't care. Get out of the road. What are you going to do?
No kidding. I mean, you don't even.
I live right there. I use this road to get home.
Get back on your property.
No. Park somewhere else.
Look how stupid.
Use your driveways. Go park downtown.
Where else to park?
You could park downtown and carpool. There are options.
You can take a different road to your house.
I don't have to.
Simple as that.
I don't have to.
You can't do that either.
This is 10-9. It's the rule. You're not supposed to park within 200. Huh?
You live down
I live in this town. I live right there. I live right there. Sure.
Go the other way. It's one day. We're having our
It's-
daughter's birthday party.
Congratulations. It's repetitious. It's all the time.
I'm not repping. We don't.
Really?
have this
When the little blue car and the Subaru and
Yeah, 'cause we
that
live
car.
here. We have 4 cars that live here. We have 2 driveways. We use them every
You should try.
day.
Why are they parked in the road then?
What are you talking about?
I've had the blue car and that car both parked right here across from this and his truck.
Well, every now and again we use, and you notice we park on our property.
I do. But you're not supposed to.
We try to. Yeah, we are. We can park on our
No,
property.
you're not supposed to park within 200 feet of the incline of a hill.
Sir, you have to understand. We've lived here for 22 years.
Great, I've been here for 11.
And we do not block this road.
You have.
Occasionally-
I've had to back up because you guys were parked out in the road. I have had to do it myself.
Why don't you just get out of here? Put your phone away. You're not a big shot.
No.
Okay?
I mean, this is crazy. We can't even celebrate
Public
our-
drunkenness.
a child.
Stay out of the road and stop being an inconvenience to the rest of your neighbors. Why is that so hard?
It's not inconveniencing them, and they're across from us.
Because
We
you
don't complain
guys are all
about
doing the
that
same shit.
party.
You couldn't get a fire truck up through here.
Yeah, you could.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Look, I get this frustration. Yeah, that actually might be a law in this area, and so be it. You can be like that, but you're probably better off just going to the police or the or your local council. That's what we call them here, the municipality. I cannot say that word for the life of me for some reason. And go annoy them to go look into it, kind of thing. Like, for example, when we've had one of our neighbors parks a light truck, like a proper truck on the road, it's like, hey, they're not meant to be doing that, yada yada yada, and that was its own thing. But ultimately, at least from my experience, this is only going to get worse, purely because as people stay at home longer, because it's more expensive to get out into the rental market and stuff like that, you're going from like the average house having like 1 to 2 cars parked on it to 2, 3, 4, 5 cars parked for a single household because they can't actually get into a rental in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I understand the problem with this. Heck, it's a big problem in the street that I live in. Like, there's cars that are hog around the corner, and it's a huge pain in the ass. You have to be so careful about that, not smashed into them. But it's just an unfortunate thing that there's just not enough places to park, especially with the amount of people who are now living together, because it's too expensive to not do that. I feel like there's better ways you could have handled this, and if a fire truck came through and wasn't able to get through, then they would cop a huge fine for that. But ultimately, I don't think this is the greatest way to handle it, just trying to get them to go after you for that. Like, that's such a weird way of handling this. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts in the comments below? Here we at Karen Crazy, at Karen Crazy's favorite Walmart being Karen Crazy Crazy. I don't know, I'm just saying a bunch of random words. Here's the clip.
Yes, I am. I got it.
And I'm automatically stealing. Bitch, let's go. Let's go, my nigga. What I steal? And what's the motherfucking problem? And what's the motherfucking problem? When crackheads run up in this bitch, take all y'all shit all day, and I'm paying for my yeah, tell him. But yeah, this right here, right now. Right now, this right here, right now. Real talk. These bitch, don't touch me.
Hey, no.
What's up? Let's talk it. Let's talk it.
I can see you. I'm sitting here right now.
It's coming up in the store. Let's talk about the
No, we do not know her at all. She just said, all right. Yeah, she touched me in the assistant manager.
I'm recording it. She acting. Please, please.
You're either high on drugs or drunk, or maybe a mixture of both of them. Either way, you're flat out bat crap crazy. It's some wild shenanigans going on at this Walmart, with this person absolutely losing her mind. I don't know. I don't get people who are like this, especially just taking random crap and throwing it around. Like, obviously something happened prior to the actual clip itself to lead to what actually happened in the clip, but what that will be, we'll never know. We'll never know, will we? We have a loony neighbor who has come up to their neighbor's doorstep and has decided to do some very questionable things whilst being watched by their Ring camera.
Oh, is it open? Oh, smart. You know why? Because I don't know your social. You know what that's protected under? The Declaration of Independence. Next time, do your motherfucking research. You stupid ass bitch. You're lucky. But that shit
Hi,
will break. You
we're
know why?
grillin' and chillin'. Please leave us a message.
That's why. Is that what you want? Oh. Guilty in the court of law. If I shall bleed. Oh. That's why. You know why? Because that's glass. And you know what's underneath you?
I'm sorry, what just happened? Did she just come up, smack on the door, open the screen door, just smack a few more times, and then break a window after attempting to break the camera? Like, genuinely speaking, this person must be high or drunk out of their mind or something on those lines, because there's no way someone without an intoxicated mindset would ever do something along these lines, especially the last part where they just casually smash someone's window. Like no one with any form of sane mindset would think of doing that, because you don't know what's going to happen. At this point, it can be assumed that this could be a robbery. The person inside might have a gun and a bullet might be shot. You never know what could happen here. It's like, you don't play these type of games, especially in America. Most people, it's depending on the states you live in, will have a gun of some form, and some people are going to be far more trigger happy to use it than others. And then thirdly, you know you're being watched by the Ring camera. Like, even if they choose to do nothing about you initially, they can just take it to court and get you in trouble because, you know, you did it on there's a camera right there, buddy. You just smashed someone's window and did a whole bunch of threatening in front of a camera. Not the smartest move, bit of a rookie mistake, that one. Next we have an argument between a staffer and a customer arguing over things at 7-Eleven.
Yes, I'm the owner.
Who are you? 538, please. Are you talking to me?
Yes,
I'm a customer here. What are you doing?
Go ahead.
Why? What are you calling me?
538.
Yeah.
Hold on. What are you calling me? You don't think I know my rights? You're insulting me, man? Huh? You're insulting me.
Yes, I'm insulting.
Why are you insulting me?
Okay, why are you cursing with me?
I didn't curse. I didn't say
Man,
anything wrong.
please go out, okay?
Why?
If you not go out, I call the
Don't
cops
put
right
your
now.
finger. Don't
I
put
don't
your...
mind. This is my property. I'm on work. Get out
What's
right
your
now.
name? What's your name?
Stupid idiot.
What's your name?
Stupid idiot.
What's your name? Your name is...
Yes, okay, you understand?
You're a
You
motherfucker.
mother bloody homeless.
I post this.
Yeah,
and
post it.
I
post
tell
it.
you.
Post it. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. Post it. Post it. Do whatever you can, man. Do whatever you can. Bloody idiot. Bloody idiot. An idiot. Bloody homeless. Come to 7-Eleven. Go to hell, man. Go to hell.
I never had the customer service
Oh,
like that.
I don't give a customer service to cheap customer. Please go outside.
Cheap
sir.
customer?
Yeah, cheap customer. Go
How do you
outside.
know?
You cheap, man. Look, you tried to steal the banana.
Who stole the banana?
You steal banana.
Are you
tried to-
accusing me?
Woo!
Are you
Get
accusing
out,
me?
man.
Listen, you be nice
Man.
to people.
Okay.
You don't know me.
Okay.
You don't know
Your
me.
mom. Go ahead now. Your mom. Go ahead.
Okay, which 7-Eleven we at? I'm gonna put the address. I'm gonna post it.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna post it.
Man.
Fuck you, asshole. You own the place? What's your name? What's your name?
I told you, asshole, man.
What the
Idiot.
f is your name?
I don't have time to waste with you.
You're a motherfucker. Don't talk about people's mom. Don't insult people, asshole. Yeah.
Fucking stealer. You tried to steal my banana.
No, man.
Yes,
I'm a citizen of this country before you
idiot.
born.
This is not your country either, man.
This is my country.
Everybody
Yeah,
can
put
say-
your hand down. Put your hand down.
Everybody
Don't
country.
touch me.
Okay, this
Don't
is
touch me.
everybody country.
Don't
mother-
put your finger down.
Racist.
You threatening me?
I'm not threatening you.
What are you doing there?
I'll put you in jail.
Hey, you can't do shit about it. You know this is a customer service oriented place. No.
We don't give a customer service for stealers, okay?
I didn't
Please,
steal, mother.
You put the banana.
Wait,
inside
I was
the-
put it here to buy it.
After I cursing you, then you put the banana on my table, okay?
It was the homeless guy. I was trying to give him a coffee.
Yeah, that's cheap. Cheap.
Come on, mate, why'd you have to take the racist route out of all this? Why'd you have to go on about how, oh, I've been a citizen here for X time longer than you because you weren't born here, because point out the fact that he's Indian by basically claiming that, oh yeah, I was a citizen here before I was born, you weren't, blah blah. Like, well, what was the point of that? What was the point of that at all? Like, come on. if you wanted to have any form, like beforehand, I was just sitting just subtly confused on what to really think about it. I think both sides were just a bit in the wrong here. Clearly the worker triggered something inside of the customer wasn't happy. The customer may have tried to steal the banana. Who damn knows at this point? We have no knowledge about what happened beforehand, aside from a he say, she say type deal here. But why'd you have to pull something racist in the middle of all this? Like, why? Come on. In this next clip, we seem to have a Karen who's extremely unhappy with the food they order and therefore requesting their money back, in probably by far the worst way possible.
You got your money right there.
No, I don't. Because until he hands me the money, it ain't my money. So that ain't my money. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my receipt. Give me my money back. 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 All these didn't nobody do nothing to you. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Give me my money back. Estamos hablando, le estamos
I'm trying to get the Giants to win. What else anybody else got in mind? Can we go for the Giants?
This clip leaves me with several questions, mainly because I just wonder, why is she wanting her money in the back in the first place? Was there something wrong with her food? Was there maybe some hair, or she got the wrong order? Like, she asked for, let's say, something to be taken out of a burger, and that tomato or that onion or whatever it is was actually put into the burger, or the order was done slightly wrong. Whatever the reason is, I'm honestly curious on why the people at the registers just didn't give the money back or give another option sooner. I don't know the reality of what happened here, but this person was extremely unhappy and just kept demanding for their money back, and when they weren't getting it back, they decided to up the levels to make sure that they're probably not going to get their money back by just taking something random on the desk there and just throw it off to the side. And of course they do it again a little later, which is just a question of, like, if you really want your money back, why are you destroying property of this retail, of this fast food restaurant? What's the point in doing that? It only makes it that you're probably going to have to pay something in the future, especially if they decide to press charges or you get caught up by the law for this type of thing. I don't know. And also, what's with the charges thing, just repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting to get different results? Next, we have a guy who decided to shut down a hotel pool over the fact that he didn't like the people who were there and decided just to be a bit racist over it.
Drink, swim. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm done talking to you. I want a full refund because we're just going to leave your hotel. There's nothing else for us to talk about. I want my money back. So start the paperwork and give me my...
They locking up the pool because we're not... That's crazy. Y'all need...
Okay, tell your other customers there's room. He said 10 customers in the pool. It was only 5 kids in the pool. Weird. There were dogs. No, you were
Come on.
watching their kids.
Exactly.
Where your shoes, Addie? Come on. Come out. Oh, okay. Come on.
No, don't sorry now. What you should have done was stood up for your company.
Sorry, that's okay.
He don't try to say sorry.
I just didn't think I was gonna have to see this. I just
Your
didn't.
manager.
I didn't think I had to see this. Don't tell nobody to shut up.
Don't tell us what to do. Call the police like you said for no reason. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Y'all not racist. He went and said that he was gonna leave if we kept staying here. I sat there and heard him.
Racist, the fact that people are in here swimming that don't even have a ring.
How do you know that?
He shouldn't have been telling y'all nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
He shouldn't have been telling y'all nothing.
I paid for rooms. I paid for rooms.
I didn't say you did.
That's what I'm saying. I paid for rooms.
He had no right. He sure shouldn't have.
He said he was calling police on us, so we waiting on it.
You're waiting on what?
He said he was calling
police on us.
He said he was calling the law.
Oh my god, there's a whole family in the pool. It must mean they don't have a hotel here. They're person of color, they're black, I don't get it. Why do people have to be like this? Like, what's the point of this? It's so stupid, to say the least. Like, I don't really have a word for just my thoughts on just why people do this. It's so just dumb. We're all human beings at the end of the day. Like, why? Here we have an angry old Karen in the Walmart who does not like a certain person, so she decides to be a complete and utter ass towards her.
You need to get out of my face.
Shut up. Shut up.
Why am I a bitch? Took my shirt? Because you're mad about it?
I've never known about your shirt.
Oh, yeah, you did. You said ugly outfit. I know what you're talking
I never said ugly outfit. I called you ugly.
You said rude outfit. That's what you said. You don't talk to me.
Shut up. I'll take you outside if you won't shut up.
What are you going to do?
I'll take you outside and beat the crap out of you if you won't
really?
shut up.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you call me your grandma. I'll put your little butt down there and mash you to snot.
Get out of my face.
You get out of my
Don't
face.
touch me. Back up.
Don't
Back
touch
up.
me.
Back
You don't
up.
tell me to back up.
Get out of my face.
Shut up. You shut your mouth.
Alright.
Or you gonna get it smashed.
You think I'm scared of you?
Okay.
You think I'm scared of you?
Back up.
You shut up.
Come on, she's sticking.
You ain't got no respect for nobody.
I don't care. I don't have to respect you. Look at how you're talking to me.
You don't deserve any respect.
And you don't respect anybody. Shut the ma'am. You clearly don't respect her either. And it's like, oh, but she treated me horribly first. Isn't the saying go, treat people how you would like to be treated? Isn't that what this is? If you want to be respected by someone, then you should give them the bare minimum of respect as well. Isn't that how this goes? It's a two-way street, bro. You gotta walk the way for people to walk it with you. It's a two-way street. There isn't just like people have to respect you just because you're older and then you don't have to give a crap back. No. If you want to respect, you've got to give it. And then threatening to assault someone because they're not exactly submitting to what you're saying is just worse. Like, are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Maybe all the above. Here we have a guy who's walking through Times Square in New York. You know, that place where there's a lot of tourist trap scams that are hanging around waiting for you to do something with them so they can attempt to get some money out of you. And here we watch as one of those incidents happen and see how this person handles it coolly to get out of it.
My album, all original. I do reggae and hip hop. Where you from?
Oh,
where you from?
Sorry, I'm not interested.
What's your name, sir?
I'm Ken.
I'm gonna give you a big autograph, Ken.
All right, sure.
To Ken, that's my autograph right there, Ken. Thank you, Ken. We
Thank
don't
you
sell
so
it,
much.
Ken. We just ask for a donation for the record, Ken. Thank you. It doesn't matter what you have, Ken.
I'm sorry.
No, I autographed it already. I give you change, whatever you need, bro. Thank you.
I don't want it. I'm fine.
Ken, I need
Thanks.
something for the album.
I'm alright. Thanks, Dan.
Small tip. My guys is around.
I mean, I didn't want it.
Come right here. Ken, you gotta come here and you gotta give me a tip.
Tip.
Yes. This is my band. Thank you, Ken.
Alright, I'm fine.
Ken, pick that up, Ken.
No, pick that shit up, buddy.
I don't want. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you're just in any form of area that is known to have a high level of tourists, you should just never accept free items that people randomly give you on the street because you never know what's going to happen next. Like, especially, like, there's people who walk around in costumes in Times Square who try to take photos with random people, and then once you take a photo with them, they then start hassling you for money for taking said photo. And then we have things like this, where some guy's trying to sell some form of album. I'm assuming that on that disc is probably nothing. Like, I don't think this is them genuinely trying to make it as an artist. This is just them trying to find a way to make money via this side hustle in Times Square. Or maybe there is an actual album on there of garbage quality. Who knows? Here we have a Karen who's getting her Corvette towed away. You know what she does to attempt to stop that from happening? Scream at the top of her lungs for several minutes for no reason, really.
What we gotta deal with? Well, man, why are you screaming? So, what you screaming for? So, when you done screaming, can you tell me why you screaming?
I live in this apartment. What happened? What happened?
Congratulations, I think you achieved something there. Nope, actually no, the car's still being towed away. Well, that's a damn shame. It seems you've accomplished absolutely nothing aside from make an absolute fool of yourself, more so than what your car being towed away would have done already. Here we have a guy who gets accused of stealing at the local dollar store, so, well, his reaction is something else to say the least.
You was playing with Signal 30. Ain't did nothing wrong. Call him. What I look like? Randy, too. Don't tell me that I stole. Did you see it, bro? Thank you, bro. Thank you. I got a witness right here. Thank you. I got another witness right there on camera. Did nothing wrong.
12-year-old right now.
I give a about none of that. I didn't do anything wrong.
The yellow hoodie.
Yep, yellow hoodie, mom hair, sexy than a mother. Chiseled out, handsome bronze figure, like a god. What you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, you gonna know. They'll know when they get here. Tell them to call all their boys. Tell them to bring them all. Tell them to bring the whole cavalry. Give a f***. I didn't do nothing wrong.
316-789.
I ain't going nowhere. Tell them they ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gonna run. I ain't did nothing wrong. Ain't nobody gotta run.
Ah, man, it's just like looking at these clips sometimes is just thinking about like furthermore to like, okay, well, what have we got here? Did this guy genuinely put something in his hoodie in a dollar store? Or is this like something else is at play here? Maybe someone else in the store believed they saw him steal something when he didn't, or maybe just said they saw him steal something because they might be racist, or various other potential reasonings to get here. And honestly, if you're stealing at a dollar store, I just want to question your life choices if you don't have $1 to spend on item 1, 2, or 3. Like, stealing from a dollar store, especially when most things tend to be, you know, $1 is a bit funky to say the least. But that also might be why he gave such a reaction he did, because being accused of stealing at a dollar store is kind of embarrassing. Interesting one, to be honest. Here we have a guy who seems to be a little bit drunk, who apparently swears towards one of the flight attendants, so he gets kicked off the plane. He decides to make a speech on his way out.
I'm gonna tell you people something. Do you have a bag of the No, everything's checked. Okay. Listen, yeah, I had some drinks. You guys gonna accept this? They're gonna throw me off, pull you guys around, pull you out of here. I ain't done nothing. The only thing I was on the phone when I told my friend, I said, I'm pretty buzzed. This is why this happened. That's all I gotta say. I mean, whatever. That's bullshit. I'll tell you. Yeah.
And he's in business class too, or maybe that's first class. Probably one and the same depending on the plane. But you know, those tickets aren't cheap. So good job there. Because if you're getting kicked out of the plane for just being a general dick, Well, I don't think it's easy to get a refund in those cases. Also, curious question, does anyone know what happens if you get kicked off a plane? What happens to your checked baggage that would have also already been loaded into the plane or would be currently being loaded into the plane elsewhere? What happens there? Does it stay on the plane and it goes to its destination and they have to send it back or something? Like, I'm very curious on that one, if I'm completely honest. In today's dose of out-of-context clips here, we have a fun clip that was uploaded without any form of actual context where we see the after events of something occurring here. Just gonna go out on a limb here and assume that there's some form of dispute between the guy and the girl, potentially to do with the child that he's holding, and that at least she's decided that it'd be best to do it inside of this store here.
Go this way. She good, no? You not good?
Nah, leave her alone, bro.
Gotta go.
Shit. They record me, shit.
This was close to New Year's. Where they at?
Where the fuck is Mo?
Where's the cops when you need one? Will you get out the way? Get out the way. This is going viral. This will be on YouTube, man, so you can see it all over again. You can check it out. I've done opened it up for you twice. You looked in it. How much more? You nearsighted? You need my glasses? Do you need my glasses to see what's in my bag? Do you need my bag? Why the hell should I show you my bag? I don't even know you. I told you that. I don't know you. I don't care. I know you don't care. Look, I'm talking to you nicely. Well, then let the train go. Let us go. That's all. Let us go. Let us go, sir. Sir, don't do this to me. Let us
Where's
go.
the fucking police?
Let us go. You didn't. You asked me.
In his next clip, we got Kevin, who gets this, is complaining about their fast food order being delivered to them too fast. Yeah, I'm not joking. Just watch.
Grab the water too. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something, by the way? No, it's just that every time I come here, like at the late night hour, I don't know why you're like very, like it's not even me because I know it's not just me. Like I'm sure you're like this way with everyone. You just like are very impatient. Like if like you don't want this job, you don't have to be here. Like I'm just letting you know. Like you literally rush my order every single time, and I hate having you. And I mean, I'm sure my word means nothing to you, but I'm just telling you. You have the choice to have a different profession. This isn't a profession. I'm sure you're just very incompetent and you have to work here. But I'm not being ignorant either. It's just like, I come here to get food. Who cares like if I've been drinking or doing whatever? Like I come here at a late night hour, I get food. Every time I have you, I hate it. It makes me sick.
I'm so sorry about that.
No, I'm sure you're very sorry about it. I'm sure you're very sorry about it. But you are very me every time I come here.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sure you're not actually sorry, and you're just saying that because like whatever's happening or you're being recorded. So, yeah.
Man, I wish it was that easy just to get a different job. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm not 100% sure if like you get additional pay for working graveyard hours in America, but that's how it is in Australia. But it's like, yeah, a lot of people don't like working the graveyard shift, but it's one of those things where it pays the bills pretty damn well, and it's just one of those things where you've just got to do it. And I'm sure this kid's probably just gone through a lot, and he just likes burning through those orders really quickly, especially when it's not that busy. You may as well just do it as fast as you can and give the customer quick customer service. Give them what they want quickly and they'll be happy, except for this guy who is recording this incident thinking that he's wholeheartedly in the right for complaining about your orders coming out too fast. What a weird thing to complain about in the first place. Why do you hate your order coming out fast? Like, what the fuck? If he's stumbling and messing up the job, like putting the wrong things in a burger, okay, understandable, have a nice day. But it's not the case here. You just don't like him giving you your order quickly, like he's impatient. I don't know about you, but who the fuck cares? Is it just me? In this next clip, we got a worker's meltdown because they're being recorded whilst doing their job. Here we have a Karen who's recently checked into a hotel the night beforehand, and because they were exhausted, they just went to sleep and didn't worry about checking over everything until the next day. They wake up to the next day and it turns out that, there's a bit of rubbish left around from previous people, there's some dust and all these other potential problems, and so they complain to upper management, they complain to the hotel management about it in order to try and get this issue resolved. Someone comes over to attempt to resolve this issue, and this happens.
The issue, I'm going to get to the bottom of this and resolve the issue for you and your family. I want you to be the happiest you can, so you hear. You say you're going to see what I'm going to do.
Yes.
I'm leaving to go do that because I want your family to be happy.
Okay, then you don't have to act that strange with me when I'm asking you to leave this till you resolve it.
And I'm saying again, I'm not acting strange with you. Once you said this wasn't yours and this garbage.
I know, but I just wanted you to leave it here till you resolve it, right? And then take the garbage.
So then I work for you is what I'm saying. I work for the hotel. You said this is garbage and it's not yours.
I know, but there's a lot of garbage here, sir. If you take all the garbage, I'm going to be okay with it. But if you're taking the can that was left in the room and the room was not cleaned properly, I want you to leave this can here and take it when you resolve the issue.
This is a resolved issue, right? You said this was garbage and I'm taking out a resolved issue right now.
This is a resolved issue? This is how you resolve issues?
This is
like you leave the garbage here. You leave the garbage here when I check into the room.
What garbage?
This garbage.
Okay, I'm taking the garbage out.
Yes, no, you don't take the garbage out just like that. You should have kept the room clean. My logic is that if this was left in my room, I don't know if the sheets are clean, I don't know if the towels were clean, or they just look spotless and they were not cleaned.
And I'm going to resolve that issue for you.
So why don't you just leave this here, resolve it?
Listen, I'm going to leave the can here.
Okay.
For one. For two, if you tell me that you need me to resolve something and I'm trying to, now you're stopping me from resolving the issue that...
I don't think you need to take the can to resolve the issue.
It's a start. This is a start. You said this was garbage and it wasn't yours. So I'm removing it from the room because you say it's not nobody in your family.
And this is you resolving the issue?
No, it's the start. And I'm going to come back as a worker here and finish on the resolving the issue that's going to make your family happy. I'm not here. There's not an argument or debate. I'm here to make you guys happy. I'm here to resolve all the issues. You say your carpet was dirty.
I mean, one.
You say your sheets, you might not be dirty. I'm going to take care of all of that for you and your family to make the rest of your stay here.
I have to make 4 phone calls and come down twice to the front desk in order to get an issue resolved of this garbage being there, and all you do to resolve the issue is pick up the garbage and just leave? If I want to really report about this, I really cannot.
Well, you can, because I'm here. I'm not going to lie about you.
Well, you're here because I called.
I only, excuse
me.
The
5th time.
Excuse me, and I'll say it again. I came to work at 3 o'clock. I was not here this morning.
I'm talking about the hotel. You work for the hotel, right? I'm talking about the hotel.
This morning, I was not at work. I'm here now trying to resolve issues. I can't resolve a morning issue if I wasn't here this morning. I'm trying to make your family...
So basically, when somebody checks into your hotel, if they have an issue in the morning, they have to wait till people check in, like, at work.
No, they do not. That's why I apologize for whatever...
People check in, like, at work.
No, they do not. That's why I apologize for whatever didn't happen this morning, but I will take care of it now.
Okay.
That's what I did. Because I'm not here in the morning. I'm sorry again that I wasn't here this morning to make these things better than what they got. The issue, it took too long to get resolved, and I'm going to resolve. That's from the beds to the carpet to everything for your family. I am not here to be rude. I am not here to argue. I'm not here to debate.
Trust me, you've been very rude.
Oh, well, I'm being the best I can when you're yelling.
The way you... No, I have all the right to yell.
And
one, I'm your customer, who's always right. Two, you did something that is making me yell, right? 3, the way you're acting,
you said wasn't yours.
It was not mine, but you should have taken this can out before I checked in, not after I complained about it.
Okay, again, and I'm glad you said it. I can't take a can out if I'm not at work. Do you understand that?
I know, but I mean, I am not supposed to know who's at work and who's not at work because this is not my hotel.
Well,
I don't work here.
My shift is from 3 to 11. And you told me I should have taken this out before.
So if you check into Holiday Inn in Niagara Falls, you have to wait till 3 to get an issue resolved.
No, you're waiting because I'm here now to do it. I don't know what happened in the morning, and I'm sorry again for that. But you're saying it should have been taken out. It should have, but it wasn't.
But
I'm
nobody
taking
did.
it out. I'm taking it out now.
Exactly. So
I'm
please
coming
find
back
that.
now.
So that's what I'm saying. Now you're taking it out. You might as well just take it out when you resolve the issue. Like when you come to pick up or clean up or get the issue resolved, that's when you pick it up.
Okay, and again, I understand what you're saying, but I don't work for you. I work the way I work. So you telling me I have to do it your way, or should I do it my way as a me already working here and know what I have to do to please a family? That's all I'm asking you. If you want me to leave the can, I will leave the can. But being that you told me about the can, I picked the can up and I was going to take it out because it's garbage and come back and finish
But
everything
sir,
I needed.
if it was garbage, there's a lot of garbage as well. So maybe you might as well just pick up all garbage and take it. I'm okay with that.
That's understandable.
If you're just taking the garbage, because that's the thing that was left here, which does not belong to me, and probably belong to your staff or the people who stayed here before, and your staff did not bother cleaning the room properly. I don't know. By the way, with that, if you open up the drawers, if you look inside the closets, they're all dusty. They've got dust on them.
They're very dusty.
Okay, and again, and I say to you, I apologize for that. But when you checked in, that was the best thing for you and your family to do, is to be right on that, so that issue can be changed.
Actually, we should have, right after the 9 hours drive that we took from New Jersey, we should have like really checked into everything before we slept, because like we were so tired. But we should have. I'm sorry it took us morning.
That's understandable. But to the hotel, if you accept that, then it was accepted.
Yeah, but there are a few things like you check up in the morning. You don't open up closets. You just take out your nightdress out of your suitcase and you just wear it and go off to sleep.
And that's understandable.
Right? And probably you're so tired that your kids don't even eat properly. They just go to bed.
And I'm sorry.
So I'm really sorry that we did not check through everything at like 8 or 9 in the night,
And I'm sorry that if it was dusty to you guys when you woke up.
It's not dusty to me. It'll be dusty to you too if you open that up.
Right. And like I said, the guests are always right. And our job is to fix any problems there is that the guests do not like. Okay. That's what I came up here for. I didn't know that the can was going to be an issue about me taking it if it was garbage and you said it was garbage.
Well, you just started walking away. You did not even turn around until I called you out like 3 times.
I didn't know I had to.
You had to, because right now you're serving us and we're the guests of the hotel. You had to.
I didn't know I had to.
Yes, you did have to, sir. You did have to.
I cannot.
You did have to. You're talking in the hotel management. You do have to. Yeah.
When I left your room, I told you I'll be back to resolve every issue. I didn't know because you yelled down the hall and say, hey, hey, hey.
No, I told you here. The first hey was here when I said, please leave the can behind. You started walking and you said, oh, I'm resolving the issue, and you just started walking away. All I told you was leave the can. I said resolve the issue, leave the can, and take it when you are done resolving. That's all I said.
And all I said is I didn't know that I had to because I don't work for you.
No, you don't. Well, technically, right now, you're working for everybody who's staying in this hotel.
And that's what I left for, to go do my job. You stopped me again about a can that makes no sense. If I'm going
it does make sense from my side, maybe not from your side.
Can.
No, you can put it right here because I'm not touching it.
Here we go again. Now I gotta put it where you want me to put it.
But that's okay. I mean, if you want to take it, you can take it.
If your family is mad and everything else, but now you're making me seem or belittle me by telling me where you want me to put a can at. If you ask for this can back. I work here, but the way you treating me now is wrong.
I'm not treating you in any which way. You're being very rude to me. That's why I'm talking back to you like this.
There's nobody ever in this building will ever tell you I'm rude. I ain't never been rude to nobody, and I'm not rude to you.
So you're being very rude to me. Trust me. You're being very rude to me.
When you run your tape back that you're taping me, you'll see that I still talk calm. I never yelled at you.
Well, you are calm now when you have started being taken in the video, but before when you were talking to me, you were not always calm.
I was talking the point I was being talked to.
You even told me that there are people who plan things because they want the hotel to do this, the hotel to do that. You're telling me this?
No, I'm telling you that there's things that people do.
Well, sir, right now things have happened with me, and if you're talking to me about any people doing things, then that means you're addressing me.
If I told you I didn't address you, you can't take it as me addressing you. I told you, no, not your family. I'm speaking in general. If you take it that way, then that's on you. But if I tell you I'm not talking about your family, you can't take it that way.
Well, then why would you even bring that thing up? Because I am not.
You can't take it that way.
Well, then why would you even bring that thing up? Because I am not like that.
Same way you brought up it was a can in your room. You stayed overnight. It's a can in your room. How do we know that the can is not yours? We don't. But I'm here to serve you.
Why would I call to complain about a can? I mean, did I complain about the dusty room? No, because I just thought maybe that's the way you guys are. We just thought we were staying here for 2 days. Let's just stay and leave. That's the reason we did not even put our clothes in the closet.
All I said was you are always right.
Well, that's any guest system.
I'm here to resolve your issue. I left to resolve the issue, and you call me back over a can. I offered the can back, and you tell me where I need to place it. That's like kind of belittling me. Like I need to do exactly what you say when you say do it.
I'm not saying you need to do exactly what you
So I offered you the can that you asked for
here.
back.
Here.
You telling me where I need to put it at.
All right, so
all I'm trying to do is make your family.
That's just because I don't want to touch that can. Touch that can.
That's the only thing. Nobody's trying to belittle
No,
you. She's
exactly.
just trying to tell you.
But she said to me.
No. That thing
You picked it up. I didn't ask you to pick it up.
There's nothing personal
Exactly.
about it.
The can was
It's
lying
about
there
the
on the
hotel.
floor.
You're
You
taking
picked
it
it up.
personally
I did not
again.
ask you to pick it up, right? I did not ask you to pick up the can.
No,
You
I
picked up the can. So when you had it in your hand, all I said was, please place it back there. I did not want to touch it. That's
So
the
don't
end
take
of it.
anything personally.
You
It's
said what
nothing
you need
about
to
you.
do is place the can right there. That's how you said it to me.
No,
That's
that's
what you
because
said.
she did not
Please
want to
place
touch
it right
the
there
can.
because I did not want to
She
touch
did
the
not want
can.
to touch the can.
I mean, I even told my kids not to touch the can. It was lying there.
I am here to resolve issues and make your family happy. That's all I try to do when I came here to this room. I've never once been rude to you. I never yelled.
Sir.
I never used swear words.
I'm not saying that you use swear words, but yes, you have been pretty rude in talking to me. All I'm trying to tell you is that please resolve the issue and you can take the can back. I don't need that can.
Okay, so I'm going to have to ask you and your family if you will mind to leave the room for 20 to 30 minutes and we clean both of your rooms from back to front.
We just came back from outside.
You asked me to resolve an issue. I'm here to resolve the issue. I'm asking you politely if your family would like to leave the room and we'll clean your room out completely to satisfy whatever it is your problem is.
When you started, I told you in the beginning, I have my mother-in-law with me. She's 70 years old. She's tired. We've been out for almost 9 hours, right?
Yes.
Your hotel had 11 hours to resolve the issue, which they did not, right? Because they knew it's since 6:30 in the morning that the can's been here. There was nothing that was given to me until 8:45 or 9 o'clock when we were leaving and we were told to switch the room, which I said is not possible because we were leaving.
Correct.
Now my mother-in-law is resting. You don't want me to wake her up, get her out. She's 70. I'm not going to do that to her. Right? I cannot. It's hard.
That's understandable. So what I'm saying to you is if you're saying your sheets, if you're saying your carpet, and you're saying there's garbage, there's no other way to get these things done if you don't allow us to do those things. This is the thing that we're...
This Karen wants to have her cake and eat it too. This is what it seemingly feels like here. She wants to have these issues resolved, but she wants them to be resolved in her way, not the way the hotel usually resolves these issues. And so this guy goes through multiple different ways of potentially resolving the issue, and she's not happy with any of them. Something tells me she may have been trying to bargain for a free stay at the hotel for the night, but wasn't actually going to ask for it. She was hoping to just be offered to her on a silver platter for these little issues. And it's just like, the guy's going to take out the can, get rid of the rubbish, and you just complain, no, leave it here until you resolve this issue. And then it's just a big back and forth that really goes absolutely nowhere. Like, the patience on the worker here is absolutely amazing to just be able to listen to this person go on about the same thing for, what, 10, 12 minutes onwards, and by the sounds of it, the clips kept going, but there was no more clips after the first 4. It's just completely wild that watching people be like this. Like, this guy's been trying to resolve this issue for you. He gave you multiple different options and you refused to take any of them. And then his last resort's like, okay, fine. If you can all leave the room for like 20-30 minutes, we'll clean it the hell out for you. And then that's that. Issue resolved. And she couldn't even do that. Yes, I get it. Your mother's old. She's probably not willing to do too much movement. But at the same time, if you're not willing to work with the guy to get these issues resolved, then you're not going to get anywhere. And okay, I'm sorry, but I just have to interrupt the other little bit here just before we move on. The customer is not always right. That is a stupid mindset that's been put into people a very long time ago that is still kept up to this day, even though in so many cases the customer is entirely wrong. In this clip, we have a Karen who believes that you should only ever be skating in a skate park. You're not allowed to skate to move around places on footpaths and other places like that, only ever at a skate park because it's unsafe to do so anywhere else.
And you don't have to be so silly. Me? You're too old for this. Use your brain.
We're 13. We're 13? How are we old? Too old? How's that too old?
You're too old. I taught kindergarten and first grade before I got my
Wait, I thought you were a
master's in
police
psychology.
officer. Yeah, now you're lying again.
Wait, I thought you were a police officer.
Don't get hostile. Don't touch us. Don't do anything.
Touch you.
I'm already
I'm not
injured.
touching you. Out.
Dude, no.
No, like,
You actually cannot do this. I do know who owns the plantations and does know who owns this neighborhood. I'll have a conversation with him about you later.
Go now.
Ma'am, you do understand like there's a more polite way. You guys, they must do it and just say.
Yeah, you started screaming, and I was.
I saw you go all the way down. I saw one guy fall and couldn't hurt.
Yeah. I wasn't hurt at all. I'm wearing a padded suit that's made for motorcycles.
Yeah. Okay, but this is
I can't get hurt.
This is not a skating park.
Yeah, but you could ask politely though. Like we're gonna leave, but like you don't have to yell at us.
Come on, Linda.
Like
we're not even punks.
We're glad to leave.
You could be doing something worse. You'd be egging your house.
Yeah, like seriously. We said it could be worse.
Doing worse stuff.
We could be. It's Halloween. We could be doing a lot worse.
Yeah, I think I've had enough Karens for this day. Jesus, people. I don't get why people are like this. Why do we have to... I don't know. In this next clip, we got a Karen who doesn't like people walking their dogs in the same time as her.
Uh-huh. Over there? Okay, so that's why you call it. Recording me right now. Okay. You recording me? Okay. Okay. You and your phone. Okay. Get out of here. I live here. How long have you lived here? It doesn't matter. Like what? Doesn't matter. Get the out of here. Make me. You know what? Bitches like you are the reason cell phones are a thing these days. Okay? Get the out of here. I don't have to do anything. Bitch, I lived here for a year and a half. Get out of here. I'm not going anywhere, woman. What is wrong with you? I'm not going anywhere. I'm walking my dog. What is your problem? Karen? What is your problem? Come over here. I'll call the cops. I will call the cops. I will call the cops. Back it up. Back it up. I will call the cops. Someone better come get her. I'm not going to jail for this lady. Get your ass out of my face. Really? What is wrong with you? Listen. What is wrong with you? Really? That's enough. What is wrong with you? I wasn't doing anything. I'm walking my dog. I am walking my dog. I'm not going anywhere.
Nobody's on you. You need to go home.
God, you've got to love how much some people get triggered when they get called a Karen after just being an annoyance in public. Just like how quickly she went from just slowly walking away to like, no, I'm going to stomp over there towards you. Just, if you're going to do that, just swing. Just swing. Ruin your life, you numbnut. Also, what is with everyone just like, oh, do you live here? It's like, yes. How long have you lived here? Where do you live? It's like, they're not going to tell you. Why would they tell you this type of thing? Like, what are you expecting out of them? They're not going to tell someone where they live or how long they've lived here and any information on those lines when you're the very same person that's currently just being a complete and utter asshole towards them. Jesus. Now, this next clip is a little bit of an older one that's recently resurfaced, but we've got a tourist who's over in America that, well, seems to be a bit of a Karen because the drink that she's drinking is not as sweet as she would like to be and just claims it is expired when it's really not.
It's expired. That's why it's not sweet, expired.
It's not expired.
Wait, is it expired? It's not sweet. I tasted it. Don't
It
look at
expires March 20th, 2014.
I don't care. It doesn't taste sweet. It's not sweet.
I'm sorry, we can't help you. There's no refunds.
Refunds? And what is it? Always about money in America, about money. I want another juice. It's not sweet. Give me a fresh, sweet juice.
That's fresh. We just
It's
got
not. It's not sweet.
I don't know what to tell you. It's fine.
How do you know it's fun? Did you taste it?
No.
Even I tasted it. It's not sweet. Why put the expired juice on the shelf? What do you get
It's
rid
not
of it?
expired. It's not expired.
It is expired. I don't believe these numbers. I don't believe these numbers. I don't
You
believe
can
it.
call the company and complain to them, but we're not replacing it.
What company? God, hell, what company? You Fetso company.
Okay, you can leave now. Take your juice and go.
Why should I take my juice? Give me sweet juice. I
No.
pay my money. Why steal my money? All you fucking thieves in this town.
Okay, go.
Leave. Or you call the cops.
Or call the cops.
Okay.
You call the cops. I'm not scared of you. You can scare me the cops. It's not sweet. All you fucking cunt.
All right, you can go. Please leave.
I'm not going. Give me sweet juice.
No, please.
Yes. Fattest bitch. Don't stare at me. I hate fat big men.
Okay,
All of you
fine.
pigs. Kahpe. Don't stare at me. If you stare at me, you have to be cute. I hate fat big men and I hate Mexican. All of you fucking cunt. Bitches.
All right, leave.
Why should I leave?
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I think she may or may not have realized that she made a complete and utter fool of herself in that entire situation, or she hasn't. I don't know. It's not my need to know. Next, we got a guy who absolutely loses it in his local Walmart over, I'm not 100% sure. We don't really hear too much before he starts going off his goddamn nutters, but he does that anyway. Just standing in front of someone else's car, not letting them come through.
I can tell the cops you're sitting on your phone at the stop sign. There you were. You're sitting there for 5 minutes.
And you're on your phone. Yes,
I'm on my phone right now.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. This is what a psychopath grandma looks like.
Okay, and that's what I told you looks like with the vaping. Boy, are you smart. You got your head up your ass anyway, Buster.
Do you even live on this street?
No.
No, you're cutting through. You don't f***ing live here.
Oh, that's too bad, and neither do you. Neither do you, airhead with the frippy lippy stupid haircut. Wipe.
I can see her all day. I got nothing.
Hey, I don't care. I can just stand here all day too. I have no place to go. I have no place to go. Hey, whatever.
Don't lean on my car.
I'm not leaning
Don't
on
lean
your
on my car.
I'm not leaning
Don't lean
on
on
your
my
car.
car.
I'm not
Don't lean
leaning
on my
on your
car.
car.
Don't lean
I
on
am
my
not
car.
leaning on your car.
Don't lean on my car.
I'm not leaning on your
I'm
car.
gonna stand in front of my car.
Oh, good. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going to close my door anyway so people can go past. Are you
All right.
getting your piece of...
It's nicer than your jab crap.
I love how she just says that she can stand there all day and then she goes to close her door and lets him free. Like, it's like, yeah, sure, you can stand there all day until you can't. Until it inconveniences you because it's like, oh, he's going to actually stay here all day. Oh, maybe I actually want to move on with my life and get to do the things that I was intending on doing. I didn't expect this person to stand up to me like that. Oh, I'm moving on, bye! There's quick insult for the road, by the way. Like, oh yeah, get in your piece of crap vehicle whilst I'm getting into my SUV thing. Oh man. In this next clip we have a Karen who decides to cut in line because she wanted to go first because apparently having a child, only to fall asleep in the line a little bit later.
We're at Krispy Kreme's and this mom, she's a mom. Oh, look at her, we got a Karen. So this woman cut off all these people. She's back there now. Look at the line of the cars. You have a child in your car. Why are you acting like that? What's going on? No. She told us that there's a kid in the car. Is she asleep?
She cut the whole line, and then and then she freaked out, and then.
Wait, she cut the line?
Yeah.
She
so
cut the line, so we kind of
So
said that's
everybody
rude
in
that you
line-
cut the line. She's
Yeah,
like, I have a kid in the car. Don't be like that.
I tried
She's
calling her,
snoring?
tried waking her up.
That's drugs, fool.
Yeah,
That's scary.
And if there's
That's
a kid in
scary.
that car,
There's no kid, I checked.
so she that was her only
lied.
excuse.
Yeah.
That's a wild. Hey. She was like, I have a kid in the car. Don't be like that, and then flipped us off.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
the police just showed up.
should I go back one? Was she okay?
Yeah, she was just high, really high, passed out.
She smoked.
Yeah,
Or some other drug.
other.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
She was doing hard.
She must have had the munchies. This Amazon delivery driver has decided to use a car park inside of the apartment complex, which is supposed to be someone else's car park, so they're close by and delivering to the front doors of this apartment. Anyway, the person who likes using that car park has come back and has decided to start going off with the Amazon driver and cause an issue with it.
Information than that.
Nah, this is what I have to deal with at work.
But you're able to talk on the phone while you're at work. That's so interesting.
Yeah, because you was recording me. So I'm recording you now.
You can report me. What are you reporting?
I said recording.
Great. So I'm trying to get information and you are not providing it.
I thought you go through the Amazon app.
No. I need to know your name or ID number. I need to know your supervisor's
My name is Sharon Smith.
Okay. You're going to just go ahead and put that down.
Sharon Smith.
All right.
I can't give you the other information because I don't know the other information.
I doubt that.
But you can go through the Amazon app, file a complaint, and it'll be like that.
Okay.
That's it.
That's not going to work. You don't recognize who you're speaking with, do you?
No, I really don't. I really don't care.
I know you don't. Do you know that it says resident parking only? I'm speaking to you.
Have a nice day.
So you know I've got all your information.
That's fine. It's a parking lot. I ain't did nothing wrong.
Yes, you did something wrong.
What'd I do?
You were extremely rude. You've made me wait. It says condo parking only. You've taken 2 spots. And there's plenty of parking over there.
Okay, so why didn't you park over there?
I live here.
Okay, I'm just delivering a package.
I know, but you don't have to be rude about it. And you
rude.
You don't have to take 2 spots, and you don't have to continue to make someone wait.
Okay.
You saw me pulling in.
Have a nice day.
You know, I did actually attempt to look into this, but there doesn't seem to be any form of legality and laws around this. This is honestly just going to come down to how the apartment complex's main office and the people who own it decide to operate the car park in general. And it becomes one of those things where it's like, yeah, maybe they shouldn't use those car parks there directly and should use one slightly further away. But at the same time, they're probably actively encouraged to use the closest parking spot you can get to wherever you're delivering the packages to. And also, in a lot of cases, this is kind of part the reason why from what I was searching up, it turns out that Amazon and various other delivery services, even in the normal apartment complexes where it's not that difficult to get to the actual apartments themselves because they're like condos and stuff like that, they're still being delivered to the main office area and they just pile up into a bunch of random packages for multiple people because, you know, they just can't be bothered to go further in because either A, they're too lazy, or B, they just don't want to deal with people like this. And look, I get it. They've taken your car park, but here's the thing, they're delivering packages. They're not going to be there for long. Literally take another car park and wait patiently if you so desperately want to have that car park in particular. It's not the end of the world. They're not going to be there for that long. Jeez. Here we have a mother and daughter duo who are taking the I did nothing wrong, so I'm going to scream and shout and resist like a mother and hurt myself in the process route when getting arrested.
Stop resisting.
I don't care. It's my mom.
Your mom's fine.
It's my mom. She did nothing wrong. I kept the officer. You're singing. You're watching that. You're watching it.
I love how the daughter fell over at the start, probably faked to fall over, and then faked being injured in her arm, but then then a few moments later, managed to get right back up without looking like she's actually hurt in any way, only to get dragged back down because she tried to attack a police officer. Genuinely, I gotta ask these questions to these people. What do you think was gonna happen here? Seriously. Any injuries you've just copped here, they are completely of your own making by not only resisting arrest, but when you see your mother get arrested, instead of just being reasonable, let this happen and you can deal with it and potentially do a lawsuit later because you might be wrongfully arrested. No. You decide to get up and try to pull the police officer off your mother. What do you think was gonna happen? They're gonna get off your mother and then move on? No, dummy. You're gonna be whipped to the ground and arrested too. Oh, God. Prior to this clip, the dog owned by the person behind the camera and their wife, their dog decided to start play fighting, biting, etc. The dog who's owned by the person in the red singlet. And ultimately, the guy in the red singlet thought that the dog was attacking them, and it might have actually been the case here, so decided to make an attempt to separate the pair, which has ended up in him kicking the other dog. So this fight ensues here, which we're going to see now.
You're a big man, yeah, big man.
Big man.
Big man, yeah. You're gonna kick a dog, a girl dog, dog. You're gonna kick.
Your dog biting my puppy.
Yeah,
Get that on video.
my puppy last night.
You need to keep your mouth shut. Because nobody was talking to you.
I am. I'm talking to
come over
him
here
now.
to get involved in this. You need to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, I'm
No
not.
one
You
needs
need
to
to
keep
keep
their
your
mouth
mouth
shut.
shut too.
No,
Because
I
you
don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
With your dog.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna hit me?
Am I going to hit you?
Yeah,
Why would I
because you-
hit you? Look
because-
at you, little victim.
Yeah,
Should we
well,
get on
you're,
my video
you're
too?
yelling. You're acting like you're gonna
Look
hit
at you
me.
telling people to shut up.
He got on my case
I don't
before.
give
Understand though? Dogs will be dogs. You understand that? Dogs will be dogs,
My
dude.
dog in the face and latches onto its head. You
That's
My a puppy.
I'm a
okay?
step right
My
You got a small dick syndrome or something? What the is wrong with you, dude?
You want to get that on video too?
I did. You got small dick syndrome. That's what's up.
Small dick syndrome?
Yeah.
I bet I could
She's
see
got a
mine
little
when I
dick.
fat.
Right, small. Look at
clown.
Look at you, small dick syndrome. Yeah, I wear.
Oh, look at me.
I wear
I'm an
capri
old person
pants.
with no experience
I wear
that can't
capri
train
pants.
dogs.
I'm a man. I'm a man. I wear capris, you pussy. I know. Who does that? Capri pants. What do you have, chick? Yeah.
Where's
I
your
guess.
dick?
No. Fall
That
chick.
asshole.
Chick. Everybody gets old,
That's why
bitch.
you got your
Everybody gets old. You're gonna get it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get it?
You're gonna get old. You're not gonna get old. Well,
Not like that.
Like
That's why
what?
I take care of myself.
Dude, I've benched 500. I've benched weight. Look at you. You look like a pussy, dude. You look like a pussy. Yeah, right. Yeah, I would too.
Well, let it
Because you're
break my
gonna go
dog.
to jail. Kid, go ahead and see what happens.
Go ahead. Have
You'll
it
be
break
in
my
jail.
dog and find
You
out.
will be in jail. It's called animal abuse. Animal abuse.
He did. He wants to because it involves me.
He was liable for a vet bill again. Oh, look at that, another one. That's happened. You got that on film?
Dogs will be dogs. Yeah, dogs are going to be dogs. Here's the thing though. If their dogs are unfamiliar with each other, they're not going to know exactly what the other dog's going to do in a given situation. And all it takes is one of the two dogs reacting in a different way than the other dog expected, and a play fight it'll go from a play fight into an actual fight between the dogs where blood is being drawn. So yes, it is okay for the owner to be fearful of that because, you know, it happens. Some dogs will go, like, there's some dogs that don't like having their ass heavily sniffed by another dog that they're completely unfamiliar with, and it might quickly evolve into a fight, especially in other situations when it's a puppy who doesn't know their boundaries with other dogs and will do something excessively stupid, and things can accelerate from there. So yeah, I can get what the guy in the singlet was doing here, and I can also see that most of the other people in the park recognize that issue too, and that's why they're not on the same side as the person behind the camera. And that's what I believe too. And it doesn't matter, it's like, oh, it's only play fighting. Like, yeah, he may only be play fighting, but it doesn't take much for that to evolve into an actual fight where a dog gets hurt. And so unless the two dogs know each other and you know the other dog's limits and you know what to expect when they get into a little play fight, you shouldn't really just let this happen. You should at least be slow to introducing dogs to other dogs, especially when they're puppies, so they might do something stupid that enrages the other dog and causes issues. Because, you know, dogs are gonna be dogs.
Here we got an angry Karen neighbor who believes that these people didn't buy their house or don't own the house they live in or even rent it, so she has an aggressive meltdown on their front door porch.
American is my property. Okay, then give me your full name. Go for it. Show me some illegal paperwork, because I know you didn't buy this house. You don't have enough money. Get off my property. Is Mike and Leslie your real estate agent? Do it, bitch. American citizen angry at you assholes.
Again, like with a similar clip from earlier where some crazy Karen neighbors going up to their neighbor's door and doing random things, I'd like to see what happens if they did the same thing to a gun nut in America. Like, it would be a very interesting situation to say the least. No, I'm not saying for it to happen, it'd just be interesting to watch. And also, what does it matter to you if they own this house they live in or not? Genuinely speaking. They clearly have the ability to, they have the keys to the house, they're able to install Ring cameras and various other bits and pieces. It's clear to a certain degree they're either renting this house or outright own it. What does it matter to you beyond that? It's not your problem, unless you're just the crazy lady down the road who doesn't like people who don't fit into the status quo in your neighborhood, because it seems to be that case there. It's like, oh, you don't look rich, you don't look like you have the money to buy a house like this, so therefore you don't own this house, even if you do, because you don't look like you should. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, you know? Earlier we had a person who was upset that their food came out too fast, and now we've got the opposite. We got a person who's upset that their fast food didn't come out fast enough.
10 minutes for a single sandwich, and I'm about to miss a flight. So I appreciate it if you could put a cap in your step. Doesn't take that long to put egg and bread together.
Hey, we got a Karen who's extremely upset because her coupon no longer functions, mainly because it's expired or they no longer accept these coupons anymore. Most likely because the coupon expired. Anyway, they decided to get the manager out and they were hyper aggressive against these people, so one of them decided to start recording, and here's what happens.
Please.
Can you please just calm down?
Stop, Matt, please.
Miss.
You know what? You're not going to disrespect me.
Nobody disrespects
I got
you.
your employer recording me. For what? Go ahead, record me. You came out. You don't even know what you're even talking about. You're right here.
This lady's coming in. I'm trying to resolve. She's got an attitude.
What are you trying to resolve that you weren't here for?
Can you please
I'm
just
not
go?
going to have your employee recording me. I'm actually calling the police.
Can you please just go?
No, I'm calling the police. You want to have your employee record me?
Because you're being a little ridiculous.
I was trying to resolve the situation and you just gave me an attitude straight off the bat, so.
I don't even know who you are, ghetto boy. You know what? I don't care. I asked for a manager,
Okay.
and that's all I asked for.
Miss, how
Ghetto
old are you?
boy. Okay.
None of your business.
I think you're old enough to be
I promise
grown
you,
and walk away.
when the cops come, if you really call the cops,
I
like,
can call myself.
I got.
I think
It's all
She'd
right.
like to call herself too. We're both tired of you.
Okay. All right. I didn't give you an
I asked for
attitude,
a
so.
manager. It's a number. It's all I asked for. I don't know who
Okay,
you are.
the manager is right here, bro.
Reckon
Can
you're
you go in the
fucking
back,
15
please?
years
Fine.
old.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
ghetto
19.
boy. Over what? A receipt? I asked for the manager's number. It's all I asked for.
I was gonna give it to you.
Now I'm being recorded by a ghetto ass prick.
Please go in the back.
I will.
Okay.
Can we talk outside?
Not if they.
It's actually my right. So I work here, so this is my right
That's
to
great.
record.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
I know my rights.
Back, please.
I get a pen. No problem.
Talk outside, please.
No problem.
Sorry, bro. We got a Karen here. I don't know what to say.
Miss, I don't know what the problem is, but if it's over $3, this is a little
This
ridiculous.
has nothing to do with $3. And it's nothing to do with him. He wasn't even out here.
I was trying to
You wanna
resolve the
report me?
situation, but
Resolve what? What are you trying to resolve?
you're the one
Please tell
talking to me crazy. I'm actually
Please tell
not
me
even
what you're
talking to
trying
you
to
rude.
resolve. Coming out here the way you are. Talking to me saying, you get out of here.
I didn't even say that to
didn't
you
say that.
at
Miss,
all.
you did.
Really? I did.
Miss.
Crazy, yo.
I assume that calling someone a ghetto boy is a potential racist thing type deal. I don't know. But still, it's just kind of wild. This is how your reaction is to just a coupon no longer functioning. I mean, I'm sure you could read the coupon itself and it would have an expiry date right there to tell you that, hey, it no longer functions. I mean, yeah, it's annoying. You had this coupon that could get you a nice deal, but unfortunately, because you took too long to use it, it no longer works. And that's sad. But this is not how you treat people in any way, shape, or reason. Like, it's really ridiculous. This is how you react when a coupon no longer functions. It's not the end of the world, lady. It really isn't. Just move on with your life. This clip's a wild one. Prior to this store, the daughter of this lady who's behind the camera came in to look for her father/brother, roamed around the game store and then left. And when she went to leave, the guy who's staffing here decided to ask, "Hey, did you take anything? Can I search your bag?" And whilst it's unknown whether she willingly let him search his bag or not, the answer is he did end up searching her bag. Anyway, she left, her mother came in right as she was leaving. Something happened for her mother to be told about the situation, and she came back in to go off at the GameStop worker. Here's the clip.
No. I'm getting them to come get you out of here.
Oh, no, that's fine. Emery, is that your name? What's your name?
Emery, right here.
So, yeah, thank you. No, I don't want to. So you saw my young daughter come into your store and then leave. So you stopped her, a minor, got in her physical space and searched her stuff. You got in her physical space. You asked to look in her bag. This is her physical space.
That is my job.
So what did she take?
Nothing.
If you didn't... Don't you swear at me.
I swear at you as much as I want to.
I didn't do anything. You're treating my daughter like she's a criminal and she didn't do anything, Emery. No, you apologize to my daughter right now. She walked in, was looking for her dad and her brother. She didn't see him. She turned around and left.
Look,
what is the crime in that?
All right, what do you want to do now? Huh? Get out of my store.
No, I'm not going to get out until you apologize to me now for swearing at me and treating me like I'm trash. Apologize now.
Hi there. Is this? Yeah, I have 2 customers in the store who are.
He's gonna think you're stealing. Just so you know, he searched my daughter's purse. He searched her by herself without an adult.
He searched?
Yeah. He said all she did was come in, go over there, and leave.
You should be on the phone. You should apologize when you keep.
And now he's calling security on me.
I have 2 very loud customers who will not leave my store.
He's gonna get himself in trouble.
You know, escort them out of the building.
Badge number 699019. Emery at the Omaha West Roads Mall. Emma, no, this is a lesson this man has to learn.
Wait, there's cameras. There's camera footage.
No, there's not.
There's not.
I had 3 people steal things yesterday. I was just.
But you should have searched her purse like that. And she's a minor. She could have had.
I didn't know that. All right. Okay. Look, I'll run my business how I run my business.
That's not your business.
No, it's not.
I'm in here by myself. All right.
You can't search. That's not
You
his
can
job.
be fired.
That's
This not your
security's
business.
job.
You're gonna get yourself in some trouble. You should
That's
just apologize and just
security's
dump away.
I apologize. All right. She was the one who came in screaming at me.
But you were wrong, bro. You ain't right.
I'm not telling you I'm right. I'm just saying. I don't. You came up in my face and started.
My
screaming
face,
at me.
I'm over here. You got in my daughter's face and asked to look in her purse.
If you calmly said, "Hey,"
No, don't call me. No.
Okay, you can leave.
No, I'm not leaving. He said, I'm not calling security to look at the cameras. I'm calling security to get you out.
There are no.
Whose problem is that? Okay.
He's calling security to escort you out. If I was you, to be honest, I would call the police.
So this is a very interesting one to say the least here, so let's go into the details about this one. From what I can gather from searching around on Google and searching through different forms and legalities and stuff along those lines, in theory in the USA, this will depend state by state, county by county, as it does change a little bit depending on how they decide to write the laws, but basically speaking, the employees can ask to search your bag on the way out, but they're only allowed to do so if you voluntarily let them search through your bag. If you simply say no and don't allow them to search through your bag, they can't. But if you voluntarily hand over your bag and allow them to search it, then it is perfectly fine. So that is where all this really hinges upon, in my personal opinion, on whether the girl on her way out allowed the person to look at her bag or not. If she voluntarily handed over, then the employee didn't do anything wrong. And at the back end of the clip, he claims he apologized to the daughter when he realized that, yep, she didn't see. I was like, okay, cool, sorry about that. You have a good day. And from what he says, he's doing this now because yesterday he had multiple different rounds of people stealing crap, so he's decided today he's actually going to check people's bags as much as he can. But Yeah, it's very interesting to say the least. I just love how it's immediately going to be known as racial profiling because she just so happens to be of a color, and I get it. In America, this is very fucking common where people are going to be racist in this type of way, where they want to check purses and bags and craps of black people because, the typical racist stereotype is that they are criminals and steal, but it genuinely seems like this guy isn't trying to do this for some form of racist intent. It's just him attempting to try and protect his merchandise, and he probably is not going the right way around dealing with this in any way, shape, or form. As well as it didn't help that the mother came in very steamingly angry and obviously didn't help starting off this entire conversation in a reasonable light. So it's very interesting to say the least, this entire thing here. But I will put this question to you guys. What do you think about the situation? How are your thoughts on this? Here we have a genius who is attempting to reserve a park by standing in it for someone else. For an disabled car park, no less.
That doesn't mean jack shit to me.
Okay.
Not. You're welcome, hon. Have a good day. No, they want to hurt her. And they're recording.
It's my handicap placard. I'm a disabled veteran. You need to move. Okay, so am I.
Okay, well, I'm saving the spot for my husband.
I got all day.
So do we.
Cool. I will too.
You can have your spot, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed day, ma'am. No, that's not appropriate.
There's children here.
Yeah, I can stand here all day. Yeah. Actually, no, I can't buy. Like, I love how quickly she decides to escape when I'm not 100% sure what happens. I'm assuming that someone else decided to attempt to get the police involved or someone involved who go, hey, you're not allowed to do that. You can't just stand in a car park and reserve it for someone else who's not here. Which, it's always one of those more interesting things. Like, I don't get why this is a thing, why you walk ahead of the car to reserve a car park. Is traffic just that bad in America where you can easily walk a fair distance to go reserve a car park before the car could even get there to get to the car park? Like, is that just how it is? Because it seems absolutely stupid that the people got there before the vehicle could, even though the vehicle's a vehicle. Like, how's the vehicle still not there yet? Next clip, we got a protective mother who catches their son's girlfriend hanging around with another guy and has a very interesting reaction to that.
You tell me right now why you were doing this. Tell him. Tell him to do this. Tell him. Get out of here. You fucking tell him everything. You tell him right now.
This is a classic think before you act situation. I get it, you want to protect your son, you feel like your son's being cheated on by the person they're dating, but at the same time, you can't be 100% sure what's actually happening here, and the best way to handle this type of thing is either A, ask your son later, or B, if you really need to do it right here, right now, ask her a question. Don't fucking scream at them. That's dumb. That will literally ruin any chances of you figuring out what is actually happening in the situation. Here we have a guy who is wearing some hoods, just trying to make it so that he's a little bit impossible to see who he is, and attempts to steal a car. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite go his way, and he gets caught.
Hi. How are you? This is my car. And I am calling the police.
I hope you were able to actually find this guy, potentially put some charges on him and stuff along those lines, but I wouldn't be too surprised if that vehicle that was used to get away with was also a stolen car, because that's just typical of what these people do. At least if they had any form of a brain. If they're stealing cars, they want their getaway vehicle, if they get caught, to also be a stolen car so it can't be linked back to them. But, you know, some people don't have the brightest of ideas. Here we watch a Karen who's as high as a kite and is asked to leave a Domino's, but she probably doesn't understand the meaning of that, so she's tucking a tanny. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Here's the clip.
I am annoying, yes. Make me, yes. Pretty call the cops. Get out. Get out. You're annoying. No. What? Get out. Get out. You're not welcome here. I don't care. My God is bigger than you and all your gangs put together. My God is bigger than that. I should be afraid of that. I'm afraid of that. Yes. Yes. God bless you. Get out. Get out. You're not welcome. Get out. You're not welcome. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I don't care. Go. Get out. Get out. You are not welcome here. You need to get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. You are not welcome here. Get out. Get out. Get out. You are not welcome here. Get out. You are not welcome here. Get out. You are not welcome here. I'm annoying. That's good. Get out. Put my foot on your goddamn mouth. And you're gonna shut up forever. Get out. You need to get out. No, you need to go. You need to go. Get out. What part of get out? Don't you understand? Shut up. That right there. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges.
Drugs are bad, okay? Just like, okay, come on. If we look at this, can you just not tell, like, is there any way you can tell me that she's not high as a kite here? She's clearly either drunk out of her mind, but doesn't, like, maybe, or she's just high as a damn kite, and it's beautiful. It also sucks. Also, bless the lady's heart, the Domino's worker who just kept going saying, get out, get out. She just has this mantra of never giving up, and it's just like, I commend you for that. It was kind of annoying, but hey, good on you. You didn't stop trying, because this person clearly wasn't doing. They were just existing, being an idiot, being high, even when being asked to leave, just have no idea what they're actually doing. It's crazy to say the least.
Apparently this guy comes in basically every day and always goes up to the drink machine, grabs a cup and gets some ice and leaves. This time round, one of the employees decided it'd be a great idea to stop him because technically this is stealing. Technically.
I didn't even touch you. I'm touching the cup.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Call the cops.
You come here every day.
I'm allowed to. I'm allowed to.
Come here every day.
Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops. Yo.
Already won it, my guy.
Yeah.
Already won it, my guy. He's recording you.
Definitely.
He's recording you. You come in here every day and do the same shit. You come in here every day and do the same thing.
You come in here and get ice.
Yes, I have a guy in here who is very aggressive. 2 females.
Wow.
He's being very aggressive. He is doing this for time. He is coming out. He has a picture here. Push bag. Army fatigue.
Look, I can understand why you would think this is a good idea to do in the first place, but I'm gonna be 100% real with ya. Your employee probably doesn't give 2/10 of a shit about that ice being taken. Furthermore, this entire thing's caused some issues for your employer, potentially whether it be because this clip has gone a little bit viral, whether it be because this guy may now potentially put a lawsuit against the store. It potentially could be various other reasons. So it's either a little bit of a small thing where they're not happy with you but that you still keep your job, or there's a possibility you got fired. Like, it's just one of those things where it's, yeah, I get it. They're stealing, technically, and it's wrong, technically, but some things are just not worth it in life. Sometimes, loyalty to your job is never worth it. Wait a minute, that's not a sometimes. Loyalty to your job is never worth it. You don't get anything out of it anymore. You're literally better off jumping job to job than to stay loyal to one. And in this case here, don't do something like this. It's not worth it in any shape or form to put yourself in harm's way over ice of all things. I get it, you have principles to stand by, but I don't know if this is the greatest idea. Actually, I don't think it was. Here we watch an aftermath of some guy who gets caught doing something, well, I think the best word for this is heinous.
Nobody let this guy out. Delete the recording. You cannot get out. You have recording of us using the restroom. Recording of people go in the bathroom. You cannot leave. No, you need to delete it. No, I want him arrested. You're not supposed to be in that bathroom. You arrested us. You violated our privacy. You're so sick for that. You know what? Huh? Doesn't matter. Don't delete them all. I want it all. I want it all. Sick. No. You stay here. No, you stay here. You not leave the store until someone gets strapped. Delete the recording. What is wrong with you? You're sick. I've
got no words. Like, I legitimately don't have words for this type of behavior. It is just disgusting. It's wrong. There's various other things to that, but I just want to move on. This guy brought his dog onto the train with him on his way home, and well, his dog decided to jump on another person. The person's reaction to this isn't exactly what I would say the greatest reaction. Here's a clip.
My dog gets trained.
Well, obviously he not, because he just jumped on me.
And like I'm saying,
I'm not overreacting. I am allergic to dogs, and your dog just jumped on me.
You're still overreacting.
No, I'm not. I don't care. Keep their dog. First of all, you cannot control your dog. I watched your dog go in this lady's bag and all of that. No, I'm not. Y'all do too much. With these dogs on the train. Y'all do too much.
You're still overreacting.
No, I'm not. And if you recorded me, I hope you not record me because I'm not talking to you no more.
Oh, but your problem was with me, right?
Oh, but I just told him if he recorded me. So shut the up.
Really, miss? Really?
Exactly.
Really? Do you need to go that far?
Yes.
You're overreacting.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That dog jumped came on me.
All right,
That's no such thing as a... Stop recording me.
And has my dog done
I
anything
just told
to
you to
since
stop recording me.
I can do whatever I want.
All right.
I apologize.
All right.
I ain't got no dog, bro. You better worry about that.
I don't care. Yes, you are recording. You are recording.
Look, I get it, honestly. I don't, like, is this a bit of an overreaction? Maybe. This would purely depend on your own opinion on this type of thing. Personally, I think that you shouldn't let your dog just do that unless, like, the person is actively going, hey, come here, and wants to pat the dog or something along those lines. Like, you should be trying to hold your dog pretty much next to you when you're on the train. There are people who could be allergic to the dog. There are people who could have like a full-on fear of dogs, and that could cause issues there. Like, you don't know what people have when it comes to potential issues with dogs. If the person shows that they want to give affection to the dog, like we see later in this clip, another person is patting the dog and all that, then okay, let the dog approach that person. But you shouldn't just let it happen. Genuinely. I do get the reason to this reaction. Is it a bit of an overreaction? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't really agree to that one. I do get her reaction here. And yeah, maybe you should... Yeah, your dog might be trained, but maybe you should be more human and accept that there are some people who might be allergic, might have issues with dogs, and it's probably best to, unless the person actively shows they want to give affection to the dog, keep the dog by your side. You got a leash for a reason. Make use of it? I don't know.
Next, we go down to Aussie land with a mad lad and his goddamn wife going off with a bunch of kids in the waterways.
I do.
Oh, bull. You jumped on your ski when you seen us, come and gave us a walk, and then took off like that you are.
He's on your ski cruise.
Yeah, I'll do what I
Take a
want.
photo of him. He's not allowed on your property.
You're all the
I'm on your
same.
ski.
You see,
What ski is it?
fucking down the river all every day.
Then why did you come in here? Like, I'm not trying to annoy you or anything.
Why, what?
Excuse me?
Why did I come in here?
Yeah.
Is it your place or
Wherever we
not?
like, just like
Sorry?
you are.
Is it your place?
Do you
It's a waterway, you.
understand? It's the waterways, you little.
Oh, fuck you. Come on, let's have a go. Who wants to go first? Hold them. Come on, you want to all crack
You
together?
guys are
You want to crack?
absolutely a joke. An absolute joke. Get all the red Joes, because you're in for it now. You're bloody in for it. You don't know who we know. So guess what? The cops are going to be coming around. The water police are looking for you guys 24/7. Are you just stuffed in?
I'm sorry, I can't help myself when it comes to the Australian clips. I've just got to really embrace the inner Australian, but Jesus Christ, you don't know who I know. I don't know how many times I've heard this over my life. It's just like, you dare mess with me, I will get the entire world to murder you. I'm gonna fight you now. It's just such classic bogan Australians. Welcome to the plane, where we have a crazy Kevin on board who is either high as hell or just has a very inflated ego and believes everything revolves around him. Most likely the first one in this situation.
And here's my family, and this is why I'm the Magic Man. And I'm being signaled by my wife, and she is not the person I married. I am the Magic Man. Let me do what I want to do. My panic attack's getting easier. It's getting easier. This is the fastest way to do it. Hey, do all the steps. Someone take care of me. The whole plane needs to take care of me. But everyone,
Yeah, either that guy's clinically insane or he's just high as hell right now and somehow got on this flight. What? Here we have a Kevin at the local park who decides to go up to a woman's face and start annoying them, harassing them, and threatening to break their jaw if something happens to their child. Which, yeah.
Give my child
You need to get out of my
I
space
will
right
break your
now.
jaw.
I dare you. Get the camera out. Get the
out,
camera
it's
out.
out.
It's recording.
Listen,
Thank
that's
you.
great.
You're recorded.
That's
and this
great.
is going to be aired. And
Just
we'll see
stay
if you
away
have a
from-
job tomorrow.
That's great. Stay
We'll
with
see
my
if you have a
child.
job tomorrow.
Yes, I
Nobody's
will
even
have a
on your
job.
child. We'll see. This is going to get aired.
That's great.
You do not come in a woman's face and threaten to break her jaw. You do not threaten to break my jaw.
Listen, if
You
my
do
child
not
gets hurt-
threaten to break my jaw.
Get out of her face.
Do you understand? Because I have my mace. And they can go really,
Call the
really
police.
bad.
Call the police.
Let's call the police right now because you threatened me on camera.
Yes.
Yes,
you did.
call the
If
police.
my child gets hurt,
Let's call the police.
I am not gonna go
Let's
directly
call
to
the
you.
police.
What are you doing?
Call them right now because you're not going to threaten me. We have it all on camera, and we're
worry,
going to
there's
put
a
this
police
on
officer coming.
YouTube. We're going to put this on Facebook.
That's great. I don't
We're
care.
going to put this
I don't care
everywhere.
about
You
how
do not
entitled you are.
deserve.
Yes,
No,
you do.
Get out of my face.
Ma'am. I
Get
didn't
out
call
of
you
my
ma'am.
face.
Animal.
Get out of
You
my
need to
face.
take care of your
Get out of
child.
my face.
You're the only animal here is
Darren,
you.
get out of my face. He
Darren.
did call the police. Yeah, Darren.
Yeah, I did call the police.
Yeah, Karen.
A Karen. That's who you are. You are not going to talk to my nephew like
I
that.
don't care who your nephew
And
is.
I don't care who your son is.
It wasn't even about my son. It was about her
I
son.
don't. Well, she should have came to me.
You know
not
what?
you. She's a woman
It's
to
people
woman.
like
not
you.
No, it's people like
not
you.
you. You
Okay.
came in my face and you threatened to break my jaw. You're a man. I'm a woman.
You're not a woman.
Oh, and you think you're a man?
No, you're
Come
not
in a
a
woman's face?
You want me to come in your face?
Oh, I have my mace. I dare you. I'm waiting. I dare you. I don't care. I can do
Good.
what I
know
want
you
to do.
don't. Because you don't have any class.
And neither do you in front of your daughter talking to another woman like that.
You're not a woman, okay?
And
I'm
you're not a
not
man. And you are not a man.
What?
You are not a man.
Okay.
It's all recorded. It's all recorded.
But listen, look how you're talking to her. You're telling her she's not a woman. She might be a transvestite. But then you're trying to have a serious conversation.
He's a joke.
No, that's my cousin.
He's a joke.
Where's Bruce? I don't care. But you're not going to talk to my cousin like that. They're going to have a conversation with me. I'm just trying to prove my point. I only care about the kid's safety.
You're not proving a point.
Okay, let's go. If you cared about the kid's safety, you wouldn't even talk like that. You wouldn't even talk like that. That's just
And that's exactly. And now you see exactly.
So because you're not getting your way, you decide to go to the point of like, oh, you're not a woman. You'll claim you're a woman. You're not a woman. You're potentially trans or some other nonsense like that. It's what the fuck? I'm sorry, but what the actual fuck is that? Why are you even going in that direction in the first place? Like, it just tells me you're a complete disingenuous asshole. Like, that's just all it feels like to me, and you're just a total wit. So, seriously, mate? God damn. In this next clip, we have a Karen holding up people at the fuel station in order to get one fuel pump for herself coming in from the wrong direction.
Been blocking us, telling us we came from the wrong side when there's literally a line in the back right there. And then she came from that side. And she said that's the right line, not the back side when there's two-way. So, like, hold on, baby, and my kid over here crying, she's blocking. Can you go, ma'am? Because my kid's crying in the back. My kid's crying in the back. I know you can hear me. You love making a scene, huh, Karen? Miss Karen? Everyone's staring at you, Miss Karen? My kid's crying in the back. If you could just move aside, that'd be great. Yep, she ain't moving. She ain't moving, guys. She ain't moving.
You know, I hate these type of people. They're just literally the words is like, oh, whoop, I'm gonna go first. I don't give a damn if I wasn't waiting in line. I've got to go first. We have a group of vegans protesting out on the street, and a guy just walks up to them and starts eating a burger in front of them, just because it's funny, I guess.
How the options are not going to do it. Ask yourself why sex meat so cheap. Because we're supporting factory farmers. Because we're slaughtering billions of animals every day. You realize how many lives are being taken?
More important than an animal's life. You wouldn't do it to a dog. You wouldn't do it to a cat. So why is it okay to do it to other animals? What does that say about you?
I mean, I don't know why they're trying to argue the point with this guy. He clearly gives no fucks whatsoever. And there's a whole debate that could be had about this entire thing, especially considering, from what I understand about how animals are dealt with in America, it's definitely a bit inhumane in comparison to what I know from other places. But it's like, I'm not here for that. Some smashed glass was found in the middle of a park, a public park, and these kids were trying to clean it up with a dustpan and broom. This old lady comes in and attempts to call the police to get them to deal with this issue. Here's how that goes.
There's still glass on the ground.
Yeah, but you can just pick it. It's not that much. You can pick it up by hand, but not by hand. But sweeping it up. No one needs to call the police. I mean, it's not going to be 100% safe. There's everything around here. We found a lighter earlier.
And people come here. Animals come here.
Ma'am, we found a lighter over there.
I don't give a doggone if you find a lighter. A lighter is not...
It won't be safe.
That has nothing to do with it.
Well,
You're
it's
not
not safe.
Kid, okay?
I know, I'm not your kid.
responsible for you.
Of course you're not.
In a way, I'm kind of taking responsibility because I'm scared for animals and people walking with bare feet and they don't know it.
Man, but we know that, but you don't need to call the police.
Well, who can we call to get this place clean to make it safe?
Yeah, unless we clean it up.
Yeah, that's the
Maybe
thing.
a city maintenance person.
No, you don't even need... They're going to call the
City
police.
maintenance person.
You don't need to call anyone. We just got to clean it up.
You're acting stupid.
I'm not acting stupid, ma'am.
Buddy, believe me.
I'm not. I mean, I can't see glass right
Well,
now.
what it's going to take to get all this little pieces of glass...
Sir, I can see glass over
I'm
here.
just trying to figure who to call.
You don't need to call the police, though. That's the
Then
thing.
who should we call?
I don't know. You don't need to call the police.
You know, you're not a problem solver.
Or,
At all. So keep your mouth shut.
the police... No one needs to be called. Like, this is like... What the heck? No one needs to be called. He's a kid.
All right, so I tell you what.
No, don't touch that. Ma'am, don't touch that.
Keep your...
Ma'am, I'm recording this right now.
Keep your mouth shut.
I'm recording this right now.
I hope you
Can you
do.
back up? Can you please back up? You're in my bubble. Can you please back up?
You are in the way of picking up glass.
I'm on the side actually, ma'am.
You can't touch this.
Manipulating.
This is my prop. I'm not intimidating. This is my property.
Don't you talk to me that way.
What? Yo, hold up. Are you recording this too?
No.
Someone needs to record this with me.
Why, your skills aren't good enough?
No, this is perfect. I'm just.
This is you being childish, bro. You're not making it on World Star. You're not making.
I never said I need to make it to World Star.
Else. Get a workout. Get off that hoverboard.
Bro, I'm lazy. Okay, I can be lazy. I sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch 24/7 and play Fortnite, buddy.
I just live right across.
You don't need to call the police, ma'am. No. Oh my God. No one needs to be called.
She's calling it to have someone come pick it up.
You're calling the cops to have them come pick this up. This is a waste of the police time. No, shut off that. Shut that off. Shut that off. Shut it off. You're gonna waste battery. Hey, you grabbed my hoverboard and have it on camera though, so.
Yeah, just saying, I went to a school much better than anything you guys will ever go to.
Buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy, but that doesn't matter. Are you like trying to one up us? Come on, that's like childish still.
What?
That's childish.
What?
Trying to one up us.
No, I wasn't trying to one up you.
You just said I went to a better school.
Because I'm trying to let you know that I have more knowledge and that her touching that hoverboard won't do anything. I'm trying to help you out.
It's my property.
Now you're being childish, arguing with me pointlessly.
Okay, so where
the police,
is it now?
Oh my gosh, the police don't need to be called. I'm not whining.
Class or go play somewhere else, bud.
We're staying here because this is public property.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get your pops. Why? Because this is I'm gonna go get my father. My father's coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, my father's coming right now.
I hope he is.
There's no need for the police to be called. Like,
The longer this clip went on for, the more layers were added to this mess. I just want to query a few things. First off, what was that guy at the end who was just trying to go, I went to a school far better than what you ever do, dude. He's like, what the fuck? Genuinely speaking, who the hell asked you? Why are you involved in this situation in any way, shape, or form? Just beyond me. You're stupid. Go away. And it's interesting to see the kids attempt to clean up the smashed glass with a dustpan and broom. It's weird seeing kids actually do something that's responsible to a certain degree. I don't know what the old lady thinks going to happen when you call the police. Oh, there's some smashed glass in the public park. Can you guys come and clean it up? They're not going to do that. Like, they'll laugh at you or maybe redirect you to someone you could call that might be able to help, but ultimately speaking, I don't know if you're going to get anything done for simply smashed glass in a public park. I don't know. You guys live in America, most of you who are watching, so you might have a better way of handling this situation, so let me know in the comments down below for that one. This next clip, we have a Karen that absolutely loses it over some kids saying some swear words at a skate park.
I'm making an example of you right here, right now. They better all hear it. Any profanity? No, you laugh. Any profanity comes out of any of y'all's mouths. There is a rule that says no profanity. There's a city policeman sitting right over there. And I will take any one of y'all to him and y'all will go to juvenile court. Tape record it, put it on YouTube, put it wherever you'd like.
Where's this coming from?
He was cussing like a sailor and I asked him not to. And he refused. So I called the city police and they said I can take him or any of you that can't respect it if you want to mouth off in front of a child. Because this is a city park and there's no reason to be talking like that.
Alright, I understand. A lot of us don't act like that though, so.
Exactly. But for those of you who do and don't have the sense enough to put a cork in it when asked to be respectful, thank you. But you should do it a whole lot harder.
Tell her. Tell Mom. You tattling?
Mom is gonna.
You're gonna get grounded for tattling. Mom's gonna ground the hell out of you.
No, sure.
Hey! The heck?
Wait till Mom comes to pick me up.
No, there are enough F words coming out of his mouth that he should be ashamed of what he said. And he said his mother didn't care, nor did his dad.
Don't listen to him, he's crazy.
Well,
he's just messing with you. He's just messing with you.
Well, I hope his parents see
I have his mom's number. You want to call her?
And I hope she grounds him for eternity. Because you have been served, my man. You've been served! No, I don't want it from you. Just a high five.
Even leaving you hanging, boy. Leaving you hanging.
Did I hear something come out of somebody else's mouth over here?
Beat him up.
City police are right over there waiting.
What are that?
And it's on speed dial. They're sitting right over there waiting.
I ride scooters.
Will you quit talking to me?
I rollerblade.
I'm done.
Ride scooters.
I ride pogo sticks. I ride unicycles.
Well, y'all, it's his fault.
Why you gotta be such I take full blame for it. I'm sorry for whatever profanity. Shut the front door. Forgive my sins. Amen.
Just shut the front door, bruh.
No, I'm just saying, because I don't like people beating on me.
You want me to go get the Baton Rouge police officer and we can settle it? I'll be glad to.
Please don't video.
Would you like me to go get him? I'll be glad to. We can check his camera. Be glad to. Because if my picture shows up, I can sue you. Same thing.
How can you sue him? It's not illegal to video.
Yeah, no, it is. If you don't have
He just told me it was illegal for me to video. He just told me it was illegal for me to. He's telling me it's illegal for me to. I said it's illegal for you to.
I was there once.
Like, I'm trying to get stung for Urban 9. Not all over the phone.
Urban 9 is poop.
He's doing this again and doesn't know what's coming out of it.
He's not even talking about anything that has to do with what you're talking about. He's talking to us about something else.
No, he came to me. He just, see, you're jumping in somebody's Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. He just walked up to me
That's a
and
good
started
thing. I like that thing too. That's a really good thing.
He just walked up to me and started a conversation. So see your way out of it. If you don't have a college degree and you don't know what you're talking about,
I think he actually went to LSU.
you wouldn't know it by his actions.
Quit making. You're so immature.
So, we done?
Oh, we're done. I'm just asking, please, to just not videotape me.
We done.
All right.
Done, Blason.
Can you come make a sponsor me tape?
Nope.
Why? I think you and I have had enough banter for the day, unless you want to go up the street.
Okay, I'm getting back to videoing with.
What's up the street? The cop.
Come on. Let's go get a line.
I'm just asking a question. I was just asking a question. But I was just asking a question.
I'm not having a conversation.
But if I try to start a conversation with you with a question, why can't you answer it? Jerry!
I'm not talking to you.
I swear, we don't play hand.
I'm just gonna listen to Wu-Tang Clan.
It's a public conversation. I'm not answering.
But I was just asking you a question.
It's not between you.
All right. Your smile makes my day, Coleman. Avery, do you wake up?
I don't know why you little munchkins think y'all all have to get in somebody's business.
Because we're a family.
Are you? Then you want to come with him and go with him down to the family?
Oh, hell no. I'm not going.
Family reunion.
Dang! What's the family reunion?
Anybody do a front-time blunt slide for me?
He's already
Wait, what are they called?
Move.
Hops?
Move.
Move out the way. He's trying to video it. Oh! Dude, aren't you
I got it though.
I care how smart you are. Just touch me. I dare you to touch me. Look, just touch me. I'll close my eyes and let you hit me. Do it.
the air. It's not worth breathing.
There's not enough air.
Why are you like so worried about looking so good?
I'm not. Because
apparently
I started a conversation with the young man.
I don't understand. Like, why you got? Look what you done started. That made it 10 times worse, right there.
You know what? I can finish it too. I'll be down here Monday.
Oh boy, we got school Monday.
Oh, that's school day. Oh boy. No, we not.
No, we're not. We got homework.
I mean, first I say I get it, I understand it, but like, what's the point of getting involved with just telling these kids off when A, they're not your kids, and B, if you've already called the cops over, maybe get them to do it if you really are if you think it's that wrong. Like, ultimately, I think we've learned something here. Actually, no, we've already learned it before. Karens versus kids. The kids always wins because they don't give a damn. They don't give a shit. They will just look at you, make fun at you, do some silly jokes, make fun of their friend jokingly, and all this other crap. They don't give a shit what you say. They're not gonna care at the end of the day. They're just here to have fun, and you just gave them a nice 6-minute clip for them to post on the internet. Oh well.
This clip is a very interesting one to say the least. What we can gather here is that there is a form of argument happening between both the people in this clip here. According to the information that we're given, apparently they are co-tenants. Basically, the person behind the camera is on the lease with this other person, but the other person is like the main tenant of the lease, if you catch my drift. Anyway, this is in Alameda County, California, because that's important to this one, and let's show the clip.
No, that money has not been cashed. You want to film stuff? That's right.
It's illegal for you?
You have a plan to leave.
I am working on it.
Good. That's good. That's all I wanted to hear from you for a month. January 1st, the lease will be changed. The locks will be changed. Your stuff either will be out or removed.
Okay,
I'm glad you know that.
Well, good. I'm glad you know that too.
You will no longer be a tenant. You will have no rights, nothing. Okay?
Actually, that's not how it works.
I'm sorry, but you know what? Freeloaders don't work here.
I'm not a freeloader.
I will have my lawyer tell it to you because it doesn't work, okay?
Okay, well, I have the receipts that you gave me, and I gave you the rent.
Fantastic. That's through the 31st, and then you're done. Bye-bye.
Nope, that's
Adios.
not how it works. That's
I'm
not
sorry,
how it works.
But it is. When we sign a new lease and you're not on it, bye-bye.
But that's not how it works.
Guess how it's going to play out? Just like that.
Nope, it's not. Bo, stop it.
You want to
stop it?
Then it's going to be worth my...
Stop it. Good for you, asshole.
From what I can read up online, it's, well, basically, as a tenant, you cannot evict anyone from the house. Only the landlord can. If someone is on a joint lease with you, you cannot kick them out yourselves. You must go to the landlord and request that you want this roommate on the lease to leave, to be evicted, etc., etc., and then that entire process will begin. You can't do it yourself on your own without the landlord. But we don't know what exactly has happened in the situation here, because that might have actually been the case that's going on here. According to what this caption was on TikTok, apparently this is an illegal lease breaking shenanigans. Like, she's being illegally kicked out by this guy, but we don't know what's happened. If it is, then geez, you're a bit crazy, man, because that's not how it works. You can't just say, nah, I don't want you anymore, you're gone by the end of the month. No, you have to go through the landlord. Only landlords can evict people from the house who are on the lease.